Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Alpha Wolf LJ, or that LJ guy if you guys are from my Instagram. For those of y'all that don't know, this video is going to be about my double din install on my Jeep. LJ/TJ works for both. I bought this radio for about, let me get in. I bought this radio for about for 80 bucks. It wasn't bad, and then I just decided to reuse the bezel, which you're supposed to actually cut down here. If you see where I had this little cut for this little door to swing open, but I decided to just go ahead and reuse it instead of just having to buy a new one. But next month I will be buying the actual new bezel. Just so it's a lot more professional and it looks a lot cleaner. But it does work. Let me go ahead and turn it on for you guys. It does work, and it actually plays movies. But I would have to set up my parking brake. Go ahead and turn this down. But it works and everything. It looks really unique because I haven't really seen anyone else, or I have seen people, but I haven't seen anyone down here where I live with one of these double dins in their TJs. What you do, I'm gonna go ahead and explain how I did it, but I'm not gonna show you guys because right now I'm alone and it's kind of hard to put back together. Well, it's not too hard to put back together, but it's just we had a little bit of trouble like with the radio staying in place. So I had my dad help me out and hold it and to help me out. So first off, what you do is you take off this little piece of panel. People I've seen get like screwdrivers and then just pop it. It has clips, there's no screwdrivers. And then up here, when you take it off, there's supposed to be two Phillips screws. One's right here and the other one's like right there. And I'm not sure if there's a third screw somewhere here. But if there's not, then you can go ahead and take off your glove compartment box and then just grab it from a corner, pop it out, pop it up from up here, and then pop it from down here, and it'll just slide right out. And then once you get in, you're gonna have the screws for your radio. It's gonna be like here, here, and on the opposite side. Then when you take it out, just wire up your new radio harness. And for me, what I had to do is back here there's a couple of kind of like a ramp that goes up to keep the regular DIN radio, which is just the straight one across, the small one. It had a little bit of a ramp to keep it up. Well, like I said, I went cheap with this one, so I just grabbed a Dremel, I cut it in sections, and then with my knife or with another sharp object, you just cut it side to side and then it'll come off, and it's on both sides. So it's kind of just like a game to cut and fit until your radio actually fits. Other than that, this piece right here I took off of my old radio, which the one before this one, and I just cut off the middle pieces and it fit. I've seen some people, what they do is they get some kind of a putty and then just make this look a little bit more professional, which in my opinion I want to do it, but then I'd rather just buy the new one instead of having to do all that work. But I like how it came out. I mean, it looks kind of ghetto right now, but like, of course, I'm gonna go ahead and fix it later next month. I'm gonna get the whole bezel instead of just having it been cut out. But the install came out pretty good. There's no wiring that you have to do extra. It's just connect your radio harness and it should be good. Unless you're gonna want to watch movies, then you have to set it up with your parking brake for you to be able to watch the movies. Let me see. Now this one is an $80 radio. I know I told you guys already. I don't have a disc in, but yeah, it asks you to put your parking brake. But like I said, this is just an $80 radio. It's really cheapy. I got it off of Amazon and I have Prime, so it came pretty quickly. I like it. It's nice. I mean, of course, the more expensive ones, you can change the background and you can put Jeep and stuff on it. But Now with this blue, because I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's blue up here too, and then the home button is blue. I'm gonna go ahead and change my whole interior theme color like to blue. But if you guys are looking for a cheap radio, something that you know is a touchscreen and has a pretty good screen and can play movies, I would really recommend this radio to you. It's 80 bucks, and then if they have different options, like if you want it with like some extra wiring, I think, or if you want it with the backup camera, because it does support a backup camera, then that's like 109, I think. Of course, Walmart has some too. They're all the same size. The DIN is kind of like a universal fit, so it's either DIN, which is a regular small one, or double DIN, which is this one, the touchscreen and everything. But if you guys have any questions on how to install it, or what you would want to use, just go ahead and comment down below. I'm gonna go ahead and post this link to Facebook, or I'm not really sure. I'll see. But I know I was getting a lot of questions on Facebook about it. But all in all, I really like the outcome of it. I know it looks kind of cheap with me just cutting it and like freaking gluing it, but it looks pretty good. Like I said, next month I'm gonna get the full bezel, and it's gonna look a lot better. Well, thank you guys for watching. You guys, like I said, if you guys have any questions, just go ahead and ask me, and I don't mind to answer. Thanks, guys.